Welcome back, friends. I'm Ollie Hater, and once again, I'm here with an incredibly interesting and sensational video just for you. Have you ever imagined what life inside a prison is like? Perhaps you picture cramped cells, iron bars, and strict rules that suffocate freedom. But today, I'll take you into a world of prisons that defy this image completely. These are prisons where inmates don't just feel a sense of freedom, they live in luxury akin to five-star hotels. Some even arrive and depart via helicopters. Yes, in today's video, we'll explore some of the most unique and extraordinary prisons in the world that will leave you speechless. Before we dive in, I have a small request. Please watch this video until the end. Now, let's start with an astonishing scandal from Indonesia, which shook the entire world. The case of Rita Sariana, Indonesia's luxury prison scandal. This is the shocking story of Rita Sariana, a successful businesswoman sentenced to 5 years in prison for bribing a government official. However, for Rita, prison life was far from ordinary. From the moment she entered, she used her wealth and influence to completely transform her experience. Rita bribed the prison warden and staff to turn her cell into a luxurious hotel suite. When a local TV channel caught wind of this, they decided to conduct a surprise inspection, and what they uncovered left everyone stunned. Rita's prison cell featured a flat-screen TV, a king-size bed, an attached bathroom, and even a karaoke machine. But that's not all. She had 3 personal servants catering to her every need and was allowed unlimited visitors. To top it off, beauty experts were regularly called into the prison to provide her with exclusive treatments. When this footage was broadcast, it caused widespread outrage. The public was furious, and this scandal not only exposed the luxurious life of one inmate but also revealed the deep-rooted corruption within the prison system. Authorities launched an investigation, and eventually, Rita was stripped of all her privileges. Her story serves as a stark reminder of how wealth and influence can turn a place of punishment into a haven of comfort. Norway's Bastøy Prison, the island of rehabilitation. Now, let's travel to Norway to explore Bastøy Prison, one of the most unique prisons in the world. Known for its innovative approach to rehabilitation, Bastøy is nothing like a typical prison. It is located on an island near Oslo, the capital of Norway. To reach the island, inmates must travel by ferry, and here's the twist: the ferry is operated by the inmates themselves. Unlike conventional prisons, Bastøy offers a surprising amount of freedom. Inmates can roam freely, take walks along the beach, and even enjoy swimming during the summer. The prison's design mimics a small village, allowing inmates to feel like they are part of a community rather than being confined to a cold, isolated cell. The daily life of inmates is equally fascinating. They gather in a dining hall for meals, and for other food needs, they receive a monthly allowance to purchase groceries from the island store. Additionally, inmates are paid wages, approximately £6 per day, for the work they do on the island, such as farming or maintenance tasks. Bastøy operates on 3 fundamental principles: no violence, no drugs, and mutual respect. This has created a peaceful and positive atmosphere within the prison. What's even more remarkable is the equality in Bastøy's system. It treats both rich and poor inmates alike. There are no special privileges for wealthier inmates, and the government ensures that this unique facility remains accessible to all who meet the criteria. As a result, Bastøy Prison is often preferred even by wealthy criminals, but it remains a model of fairness and rehabilitation. The extravagant life of Tommy Suharto, Indonesia's Sanong Prison. Finally, let's discuss another extraordinary prison case, this time from Sanong Prison in Indonesia. This is the story of Tommy Suharto, the son of Indonesia's former dictator. Tommy was a billionaire who amassed immense wealth during his father's regime, but after his father's rule ended, Tommy faced justice for his crimes. In 2002, Tommy was sentenced to 15 years in prison for ordering the murder of a Supreme Court judge. However, his life in prison was vastly different from what you might expect. Tommy's prison cell was nothing like a regular cell. It was more like a luxury apartment divided into 3 sections: a living area, a study, and a bedroom. Each area was furnished with high-end amenities. Tommy had unrestricted visitation rights and frequently left the prison under the pretext of medical checkups or other special permissions. Despite being in prison, he maintained access to many luxuries and privileges. This case exposed the widespread corruption within Indonesia's prison system. It showed how wealth could buy comfort, even in a place meant for punishment. Though the public was outraged by Tommy's preferential treatment, Such cases continue to highlight the stark contrast in how justice is served based on social and economic status. Tommy Suharto's extravagant prison experience. Tommy Suharto, the son of Indonesia's former dictator, gained immense wealth during his father's reign. However, after the regime ended, Tommy faced justice for orchestrating the murder of a Supreme Court judge and was sentenced to 15 years in prison. Yet, his experience behind bars was far from ordinary. Tommy's cell was nothing less than a luxury suite. It featured a comfortable bedroom with a soft bed, a private bathroom, air conditioning, plush carpets, and even a large-screen TV. For meals, he used his personal food containers, indulging in instant noodles and other delicacies. The window of his lavish cell offered a stunning view of a garden complete with a pond, making his stay resemble that of a high-end retreat rather than a prison sentence. But that wasn't all. Tommy had extraordinary privileges. He was granted special permissions to leave the prison whenever he wished. He even had access to a helicopter, allowing him to travel freely and meet his girlfriend whenever he pleased. In stark contrast, ordinary inmates in the same prison were crammed into overcrowded cells, often sharing space with 10 other prisoners, enduring stifling heat and harsh living conditions. Tommy's lavish prison life was a stark reminder of the power of wealth and influence, exposing the deep inequalities within the justice system. Norway's Holden Prison, a humane approach to incarceration. In contrast, Holden Prison in Norway is celebrated as one of the most humane prisons in the world. Located amidst dense forests, Holden offers inmates an environment that feels more like a serene retreat than a correctional facility. Surrounded by nature, the prison aims to provide a sense of peace and dignity to its residents. Every inmate is provided with a private room, fully equipped with modern amenities like a flat-screen TV, a soft bed, a mini-fridge, and a private bathroom. The windows in these rooms open to lush views of the surrounding forest, offering inmates a sense of freedom and tranquility. Additionally, inmates have access to a communal kitchen where they can prepare meals according to their preferences and dine in open, shared spaces. A unique feature of Holden Prison is its emphasis on female staff members, who play a significant role in maintaining a friendly and supportive atmosphere. Research indicates that the presence of women in such roles positively impacts inmate behavior, fostering respect and cooperation. Holden's philosophy centers on rehabilitation rather than punishment. Inmates are encouraged to develop new skills and prepare for life after prison. Facilities include a modern gym, a basketball court, and spaces for recreational activities to ensure both physical and mental well-being. The unarmed prison staff treat inmates with respect and work towards building trust, creating an environment of mutual understanding rather than hostility. While Holden's approach has been widely praised for respecting human rights and reducing the likelihood of reoffending, it hasn't been without criticism. Some argue that the prison's comfort undermines the principle of justice and accountability. However, prison officials believe their system demonstrates that dignity and rehabilitation can coexist, setting an example for other nations to follow. A stark contrast in prison systems. The stories of Tommy Suharto and Holden Prison present two entirely different approaches to incarceration. On one hand, we see how wealth and power can transform prison life into a luxurious experience, starkly contrasting the harsh realities faced by other inmates. On the other hand, Holden Prison exemplifies a model where every inmate, regardless of their background, is treated with dignity and given the tools for a second chance at life. These contrasting systems raise important questions. Should prisons focus on punishment or rehabilitation? Should wealth and influence ever dictate the quality of incarceration? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss out on more eye-opening content like this. Until the next video, take care of yourself and those around you.